Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss Catoctin Creek's new chili-infused whiskey. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Tim Swaya, and Vaughn Nieters.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hey-oh. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about this one. We know Clayton Sabacker is excited about this one. So he famously enjoys the Tabasco-infused Dickel. So I'm sure he's pumped up about this one. We're going to talk about this after the break. And are we interested in that? Would we try it? That sort of thing. We'll get to that very soon. But for right now, Von Nieters said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that?
So I got a question. It's kind of weird to explain. So do you have a favorite, poor man's or weird meal or snack that you eat? And I can start off if you guys don't,
Okay.
nothing comes to mind right away.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so, as a kid, whenever we had, soup or chili or something, we'd always have, crackers with butter on it or just bread and butter. Or, when I was really young, my dad would, for breakfast, we would have, it's called peanut butter on a plate. It's literally like peanut butter with white corn syrup in the middle, like mashed potatoes and gravy, basically. And then you just have bread and you dip it in it and eat that for breakfast. And because that's what he had as a kid, because he grew up in a house that didn't have much money. So, do you guys have something like that?
I will still throw down some Hamburger Helper. I know it is trash, but I still fucking use some Hamburger Helper.
So I have for dinner tonight. Had that for dinner tonight.
I fucking love it.
Oh, yeah. I figure McNew. I mean, she's, McNew. She's a chicken McNugget queen. So, yeah.
Chicken and dumplings.
Comes to food.
My mom would make dumplings, but they wouldn't be drop dumplings. They would be like noodle style. So she'd roll them out. It's just I don't know, it's flour and stuff, but God, it was so good.
Mm.
And she would take a whole chicken, because you didn't get chickens broke down back then, right? You got the whole chicken. She'd throw that whole chicken in the pot of water and cook that down and then pull it and make these chicken and dumplings. They were so freaking good.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was like flour and whatever makes a dumpling and a chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken. Yeah. Flour and chicken. And it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't go wrong with flour and chicken.
Sounds good to me. I have some of that right now. Yeah. Tim, how about you, man?
Not like the quick snack. If there's a bag or a thing of French's onions laying around in the pantry, I'm pulling out of that all day long.
Oh, yeah.
All right out of the can. No, that stuff's good. But I would say the quick and easy meals, it would be if you can get the crescent rolls. I would put some cheese in there or wrap a hot dog in there or something like that. So pigs in a blanket type thing.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a staple at my house when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yep.
A perfect little snack throughout the day.
Yeah. I don't think I've got one. I'm not sure. Maybe my dark fire Doritos. That's a poor man's snack.
Your toasted cheese.
My toasted cheese, yeah, which no one knows what I'm talking about right now. They're like, "What's he talking about?" I didn't hear the previous
grilled
show.
Cheese.
Yeah,
For the rest of the world.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Some people would say, "Yeah, you got to put on your St. Louis translator, and then you would realize it's grilled cheese." So, yeah. All right, Von Nieters, you asked the question, but you already said your answer, so we're fine.
Double checking. We're double checking.
I'm getting ready to get chewed out. I was getting ready to get
that.
chewed out. I forgot he went first to help us out. So.
He's sensitive when he's left out.
Oh yeah, he gets very angry. He's got a short fuse. He's on my list of people on the show that have a short fuse. Yeah,
he's evil, right? He's Von Nieters.
Oh, yeah,
Von Nieters.
You never know.
The Bourbon Daily is his villain origin story, which is leading this guy to a life of crime.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's why he had the question mark, because he's like, will the evil villain show up? We don't know.
Von Nieters.
Von Nieters.
Von Nieters. Yeah. The secret is, why does it have everyone? Once it has it in one, it has it in everyone.
It does.
Things that you don't change. I don't change the names. I don't sit there and, okay, let me type in everybody's name again. That's copy and paste. Copy and paste. So.
No, and I fix them for my own benefit if I have to. Later.
Did you fix those?
No, they're fine today.
Okay, yeah.
I know who's here.
Fix the show notes a lot. He knows the typos, quality control. I mean, Steve, your handler has really have to start expanding to taking care and dressing you every day to actually proofreading what you send out.
Proofreading my stuff, yeah. That stuff doesn't matter. It's not like, the question mark in there it hurts the show.
You don't know how stressful it is for McNew or Becca Sue or occasionally Kathy Cool having to announce, because if she makes one mistake,
but I like the mistakes. I like the mistakes.
I want them to mess up.
You haven't listened to the show if you don't realize that I like when things get screwed up.
Every time Lenny Eckstein's on, I spell his name wrong, so that way I pronounce it correctly. I spell it phonetically for me, and nobody else ever sees it. Steve sees it, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she does what she has to do to be successful.
Lenny.
It's his last name, because I always wanted to say Steen instead of Stein, so I have to spell it messed up for me.
Yeah.
We should just go on a roll of just whenever he's on Lenny Eckstein and just see how long it takes for him to correct us.
The longest time, because I never got it right.
We'll sit there and we'll eat sandwiches.
How he's a reformed vegan is beyond me. I never thought you ever come back from that.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, imagine Lenny being on with us. We're just we don't say anything, but we're all just eating sandwiches as we're podcasting with him.
This has to happen.
That would be hilarious.
Greenfield, we got sandwiches last night, so I saved half of mine for the day. Set it on my desk. Saint's shithead ass stole my sandwich today. After I gave him ham, we still had Christmas ham. So I was like, you can have some ham, buddy. We're not eating it. He steals my sandwich afterwards.
Huskies are counter surfers. You should know that.
They really are. And I know better, but I just thought I was so nice to you. I brought you ham and you still stole my sandwich.
Stole your sandwich.
An asshole. Anyway, we're very off topic. It's fine.
Have we had a drink yet?
No.
No, it's just time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Von Nieters.
I've got some Catoctin Creek. It's a single barrel rye whiskey from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Impressive.
I'm sorry. You went over the time limit, though. So
yes, you're disqualified as a result.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
you need to come prepared on the show.
Right.
You should know better than that, Von Nieters.
Yeah.
Need to hit the gym, I guess.
I got some Bacta 1928.
Of course you do.
Ooh.
Well, how about that?
That
You guys heard of this one?
interesting.
Have you heard of this one?
No.
Amazing. That's
Not enough.
Been cork popped recently, it feels like. All right, let's have Kathy go next.
I have Catoctin Creek rye whiskey from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Sweet.
Whoa.
First pop.
Oh!
You got it.
Got him.
There's no squeak. That was clean. Clean. All right, Tim, what do you got?
I also have a bottle of Catoctin Creek from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Should've brought mine.
Barrel.
Should have brought mine.
What's this? What? Figs Creek? Is that what everybody's drinking tonight?
Up Figs Creek, yeah.
Up Figs Creek. Let's give it a try.
No.
Silence.
Oh. All right. McNew, your last but not least.
I am definitely going to do worse than Tim after my severe injury. I got this damn glass cork out of this Penelope Rosé. Why would they do this?
You cannot get that cork out.
It's starting to be a thing, right?
Are
The
they
glass
cheaper?
cork.
Go back in the same way.
The glass corks are becoming a thing, and I think
I'm not a fan.
Cork. Yeah,
I'm
they're inferior
boycotting
cork.
it. I wouldn't
Can
have
we
bought
do a
it.
show about glass corks?
We have to. Yeah,
We're
that'll
just
be
all going
coming
to
soon.
rant the whole
That'll
time.
be coming soon.
That's a bonus show.
Glass corks. We'll talk about it soon. Coming soon to the ABV network. Cheers.
Let's
Cheers,
just talk
everyone.
about how I won,
Cheers.
right? Okay, I won.
Okay.
Kathy Q.
Kathy Kuehl has won it. There you go. All right, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about this chili-infused whiskey. We'll do that in just a few. Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is also Freddie Mills going underneath the alias of Danny Kennard. You can find me on Facebook at any time. Just look up Danny Kennard, but I am Freddie Mills. Trust me.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are talking about chili-infused whiskey from Catoctin Creek.
Yes, we are. So, what do you guys think of this one? Okay, Kathy's got her hand up. What do you got?
I did research.
Okay, let's hear a little research. What do you got?
So initially, a Barrel Select special offering, the limited release was so successful, they did a lot of tastings with the types of honey. So they have a buckwheat and a wildflower and a clover honey. And then they infused it with chili flakes for what they call a pleasant zing.
Somebody's right is there.
I know, right? I'm in fluorescent. They still use horns to communicate.
Yeah, don't text
Tom's
the person. Don't text the person. Just
I'm going to pick you up.
Podcasting.
I'm drinking, Mom.
Oh, there you go. All right, Kathy, what do you got there? Keep going. Sorry.
All right, it's fine. So they have all these great honeys from Virginia, which I imagine honey
Sure.
must be nice there.
Sure.
And then they infused it with the chili flakes and mixed with a Round Stone Rye 80 proof
Okay.
whiskey.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
I would like to add everything is locally or close to home sourced on this one because they had a hard time finding supplies from everywhere else. Like everybody's having shortages in glass and this, that, and the other.
Yep.
But I find it fun. It's chili infused, but this is a honey rye whiskey with some chili flakes mixed. I think I'm definitely going to try it if I can find it because I like that pleasant zing. I'd like to find out what that is. But I'm struggling with the chili infused whiskey focus when this is really a honey focused product, right?
You feel
right.
They're not doing themselves any favors with the labeling of it, you're saying?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to go with that because there's some other takes on Tabasco infused whiskeys or whatever may be. I think it's truly a honey whiskey with some chili flake infusion, but it's really primarily a honey based flavored whiskey.
So,
But maybe
go ahead.
Maybe they're trying to stay away from that though, because then they don't want everybody to think of like American honey and the Tennessee honey and all that.
No, I don't disagree with you. There's a lot of honey based whiskeys out there, or honey infused whiskeys that are out there that hit the market. Some are very good, some are very, very bad, very polarizing.
Okay.
American Honey Sting, that's got
That
pepper
one's
in it too.
Sting. It stings
chemically
the nostrils.
done.
Right.
Stings.
Yeah.
Chemical
Right.
Stings
No, for
the
sure.
nostrils.
These are actual chili
Stings.
flakes.
Right. But I think they don't want people assuming
And
that's
fair
what
too.
the product is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think that's why the hot honey rye makes a lot of sense in the name of the product.
Yeah.
It does. So I think, though, it's going to be disappointing if you go in expecting hot and chili because it's going to be really honey forward.
Honey.
So I mean, I like it. I think I want to try it. I think make a great cocktail if you're creative.
Absolutely.
But,
Bingo. Absolutely.
It's not going to be that chili in your face hot flavor.
Like, I want to get a bottle to Adina.
Yeah, that's exactly the first person I thought of. Adina,
And see what kind of cocktails she
What kind of cocktail would that be good in?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Funny you say that, Von Nieters. According to Catoctin Creek, it is a hot honey Manhattan.
There you
2
go.
ounces of the Catoctin Creek hot honey rye, 1 ounce of the Carpano Antica Formula Vermouth, and a dash of chocolate, mole, or Aztec bitters.
Okay.
Stir with ice and strain into a coupe glass. Served with a cherry.
We get Adina a bottle. She sleeps with it under her pillow, and she dreams up something magical. That's
100% agree.
Exactly.
That is exactly how she works.
It is.
So we're talking rye whiskey, honey, chili flakes. You know what draws me in and makes me interested in trying this? None of that. The name Catoctin Creek on it. I think they do good stuff. I'm always going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Bingo.
To me, I'm not excited going into this, but if it's done right, if it's done well, I could potentially be converted over quickly. I'm not going to shut the door on the idea. I like what Catoctin Creek does.
So what I thought was really nice about the article that I read was that it talked about this whiskey, but it talked more about Becky and Scott Harris.
Yeah.
And it talked
They're
more
awesome.
about their sustainable, close to home processing, how they're a zero waste facility, how they're using solar power, so it was, yes, here's the draw. We make this really fun whiskey that would be good in cocktails. But as a company, we're sustainable, we're green, we're using locally sourced stuff. So check out our other products.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think
It's cool.
the biggest news out of them is we continued on that article in October where they reacquired their interest in their company out of Constellation Brands.
Amazing.
They're back to being independently owned.
Who does that?
And
I've never heard of
nobody.
anybody else doing
Wild.
that.
nobody. They get their buyout and then they're gone and they go try something else.
Right.
These folks, they walk the walk, talk the talk. Becky and Scott are great.
Absolutely.
Great. Yeah, very good.
And
Gotta get 'em up
she's the
on flagship.
distiller.
Yeah, she
So
is.
Right.
shout out for female distiller.
Shout out. Yeah, making great stuff. I mean, try it.
Great stuff.
If you haven't tried
Yeah.
Catoctin, try it. And you'll be convinced.
Yeah.
So there you
Huge
go.
fan.
There you go. New item for them. And we're interested. So there you go. Von Nieters, where can people find you?
You can find me looking to try some of this stuff and on Instagram at Von Nieters.
KK.
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
Tim Swyatt.
You can find me on the gram at SwyGuy2112.
McNew.
On Instagram at McNew, ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Again, abvnetwork.com. That's the company one. Everything's out there. Also, if you want to come by and see us, we are in St. Louis, ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy, abvbarrelshop.com online. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Fridays, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.